Baseball. It is a game of physical and mental skill. Players of the game work all day and every day to become the best they can possibly be. Well, at least some do. Modern day baseball is starting to be known as a steroid era of baseball. A decent amount of players have been caught using steroids and other performance-enhancing drugs. Should these players that are too juiced have a chance of being in the Hall of Fame, standing next to some of the greatest names in baseball history? The answer is a simple no. MLB Hall of Fame is arguably baseball's biggest and most rewarding honor. Being inaugurated into the Baseball Hall of Fame means that the athlete is one of the game's biggest stars and millions of people look up to him. But what does cheating themselves into the Hall of Fame show to the MLB and all the fans that look up to them? The Hall of Fame is for players that deserved it and didn't cheat their way in. Do these steroid users deserve a chance to stand next to some of the greatest players in baseball history, like Hank Aaron or Willie Mays? Steroids have had such a large impact on the game of baseball. The current steroid issue isn't getting any better, but hopefully the goal for MLB coordinators is to get the steroid issue better as soon as possible. Steroids have affected the MLB in so many ways, there are even more ways that we don't even know about. They can affect the fan base, their reputation, what people think about them, guilt, punishment, and many more. If a top slugger in the MLB is caught using steroids, what will the millions of fans think about the game and the player? The steroid issue is also unfair to the players that earn their respect and don't use steroids. What are your current views on steroids in the MLB?
It's a good question. My current views of the steroids in baseball right now, logically, I say that there's still some steroid use. My heart says there's not, but I think when I start to see players still continue to get in trouble with the use of them, I believe that there's probably more people that are not getting caught. So my guess is that steroids are still a decent part of baseball, and I think the real issue is going to become more and more what type of testing and how far and how extensive is the testing going to be is going to be the key to making the game get rid of steroids.
Do you feel that if a player uses steroids, do they still deserve a chance of being inaugurated into the Hall of Fame?
If a player is found out to be proven to be on steroids, I think there's no doubt in my mind they should not be in the Hall of Fame, regardless of when they took it or how they took it. The real challenge is there's a lot of players that are thought to have taken steroids, but what's the true proof of have they taken it or not? Is it a drug test, or is it hearsay from somewhere else? That's where I think the Hall of Fame's kind of gray, and it's going to end up coming down to the reporters who make those decisions. But in my personal opinion, if I sensed and knew that a player was most definitely on steroids, I would not vote him into the Hall of Fame.
MLB is too juiced, and it's a staggering issue that is needed to be addressed soon, or players will end up using the performance-enhancing drugs all over the place. Baseball is going to be a laughingstock filled with cheaters, and the barrier of steroids in the way. The temptation of steroids is high, and the MLB needs to take action in making the MLB a better and safer place. The wall of steroids is being added on to every year, and MLB needs to regard this issue and other baseball organizations around the world.
I'm looking in, there comes a smile on my face. There's still some of the same stuff we got.